Good morning to you. It's Daybreak at iFiber One News Radio. We are diving on deep to a great conversation with the Port of Call and two great guests in studio. Al Fry, Dick Taylor. Morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well. Good to see y'all here on a Wednesday morning as we talk port business. You guys had your meeting yesterday.
Yeah, we did our regular commissioner meeting.
Sounds like Steve Goins was up there talking to you
Yeah,
guys
a couple
about Shelton
things.
Hills. What's
Yeah,
the deal?
we had Steve Goins there talking about Shelton Hills. He just talked about the project in general,
Okay.
and that it is going forward. I mean, you don't see a lot of movement in things, but there's some dirt being moved up there.
Yeah.
They are moving forward. They've got some anchor tenants that they're looking at.
Sounds like that Tractor Supply
yeah,
really helped.
Right, exactly.
the
Tractor
excitement.
High attracted more people around, and also created more interest in another big box store type thing down in Shelton Hills area. So, yeah, it's looking positive. He talked about the new interchange and what has to happen with that up there at the Wallace Neeland. The overpass has to be expanded.
Do you anticipate a lot of, because you guys were kind of essentially being neighbors up there.
We are neighbors,
and
yeah.
So is there going to be a lot of work that you guys would anticipating you have to do together?
Well, I don't know about a lot of work, but we are looking toward cooperating with them and collaborating with them, because their industrial park, planned industrial park, is right next to our industrial park on the south side of the runway there. And we can work collaboratively with that. We need to have things that are aviation oriented per FAA rules.
Yeah.
But we can work with the Hall project to have, you don't have to be building airplanes.
No.
You can have things that need to have aviation transport, for example. An Amazon that uses airplanes to carry their goods out.
You should get a company that makes playing cards, because they don't
Playing
offer playing cards on airplanes anymore.
No. That's right. Yeah, you got to go to the casino to get playing cards, or 7-Eleven or something.
Great memories of getting playing cards on airplanes. Maybe you find a business that does that. Who knows?
That's be able to smoke on them too.
Yeah,
that's true.
Smoke in the good old days, bad old days.
All right, Al, we have got winter rapidly approaching. We saw our first little bits of snow. What do you guys do to button up the port?
Well, first thing we do is our office calls all of our tenants and lets them know, to leave their water trickling, if you sense freezing overnight, and if you have, your fixtures and everything inside cabinets and on a cold wall, it's always good to open your cabinets a little bit and let the heat get on the inside of the house so they don't freeze, or in the building so they don't freeze. And we've got our snow plows ready to go, and bought a couple of new snow plows, and we had one truck that kind of died on us. That was one of our main plows, so it's been sitting in the yard. So we bought a couple of snow plows for our small Rangers, and we ordered a new truck for next year, and we're going to buy a plow for that one, so we'll be plowed up and be a little bit behind the 8 ball this year if we get hit hard. We have 3 plows instead of the 4, so it'll be a guy in a backhoe and a grader that doesn't have a cab on it, bundled up out there cleaning up intersections.
Whoever's got the short straw on that draw. Very neat. Yeah. And then, so you mentioned some water trickling. Is that for the marina resident tenants too, and all things like that?
Well, the marina has, on the very end of each float, it's a anti-freeze valve, and after it gets about 34 degrees, it opens up and lets the water trickle through the line, so the main line doesn't freeze. But we always recommend all the marina tenants and the boathouse owners to unhook their hoses so it doesn't go inside and freeze. But we don't usually have problems down there with freezing. The floating restroom will freeze over, and then we lock it off for winter because we just can't keep it up. And so that's kind of our winter plan.
Anything further on the video footage of the person?
No, we don't have anything further on that, but we did yesterday pass an emergency resolution to do some electrical repairs down on South Dock. The electrical boxes have just completely and conduit has rotted away.
Oh wow!
And so we had to pass an emergency resolution so we could go out and get contracted to get that fixed without going through the bid process.
Sure. because that's an
going
important
in.
thing.
Yeah, it's the conduit that we found in the water when we were doing our north float. When the guys, my crew, Ned and Delbert, and Lewis, they floated the new floats in, and when we were down there doing our inspection, we found one of the main conductor conduits in the water had broke. And the fear of that is when you get electrical in the water, it basically makes that marina hot and it's electrified in the water, so it's a dangerous condition.
Oh yeah.
So that's why the emergency thing with the commission worked out real well, so we can get that fixed so there's no danger to the public.
Any kind of downtime that you're thinking, or is this going to be?
Don't know yet, until we get somebody down there to fix it. The problem right now is a lot of electricians are, working on everything that's frozen and broke, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, is getting the electricians to get there to do something. So
there's no diving involved on that, is there?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No.
I'm sure that's.
Can you imagine being a diver and diving and working on
electrical wires? Hey, we got a job for you today.
Not mine.
Yeah, I went a few years ago. One had broke, and we went down there. They'd called, and the water was literally like lime green. It was just boiling.
Oh wow!
From the electricity that had hit the water. So.
Oh, good.
Definitely
that you guys
needs
caught
to be.
That.
Yeah, it needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Those pictures of that North Dock coming in look real nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Guys did a good job.
Some good work those guys
did a great job.
Yeah, they really did.
They made me stay away because I was getting there with them.
Dick Taylor, Al Fry, Portacol here today. We will surface on out. We'll catch back up with you guys next week. How's that sound?
That's cool.
Perfect.
Good to see you.